What is happening, everyone, and welcome back to the Bieber Beat. The news cycle is absolutely ferocious, and if you blink, you might just miss it. We've got a packed show today with updates that are going to keep you on the edge of your seat. Get ready, because we're diving headfirst into a whirlwind of the latest happenings across the globe. From the roar of the crowd on the pitch to pivotal legal decisions, we're bringing you the stories that matter right now. You absolutely do not want to miss a single second of this. First up, we're heading to the CAFA Nations Cup, where two titans clashed in a highly anticipated showdown. The energy was electric as India took on Iran in a match that had fans buzzing. We'll break down the key moments and how it all unfolded, giving you the inside scoop on the on-field drama. Then, we're shifting gears entirely as we delve into a significant legal development right here in Delhi. Important decisions are on the horizon regarding prominent figures and a case that has gripped the nation. Get ready for the crucial details. And that's not all. We've got more compelling stories that will have you talking. Stick around for all the unmissable updates. You know the drill. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let's get into it. The tight contest on the pitch, India versus Iran. This match between India and Iran in the CAFA Nations Cup 2025 was a highly anticipated Group B fixture, played at the Heiser Central Stadium on September 1st. India, under new coach Khalid Jamil, entered the game with momentum, having secured a 2-1 victory against Tajikistan in their opening match. The goals for India came from Anwar Ali and Sandesh Jingan, marking a positive start to Jamil's tenure. Meanwhile, Iran, who are significantly higher ranked in FIFA at 20th compared to India's 133rd, also came into the fixture with a win, having defeated Afghanistan 3-1. Both teams had 3 points from their first games, setting the stage for a crucial encounter in the group standings. The match kicked off at 5:30 p.m. IST, with both teams aiming to solidify their position. From the early stages, Iran demonstrated their superior ranking by controlling possession and creating more scoring opportunities. The Indian defense, marshaled by captain Sandesh Jingan, held firm against the initial onslaught. Goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh Sandhu was tested, but managed to keep the Iranian attack at bay during the first half. Despite Iran's dominance in possession, often exceeding 80%, India's strategy focused on a strong defensive shape, aiming to frustrate their opponents and perhaps capitalize on counterattacks. Players like Irfan Yadwad and Muhammad Ashik Kirunian showed flashes of attacking intent, but Iran's defense was equally resolute. The first half concluded goalless, a testament to India's disciplined performance against a much-fancied opponent. This stalemate at halftime was a significant achievement for the Blue Tigers, who were looking to avoid extending a long winless streak against Iran. The second half saw Iran continue their pressure, and their persistence paid off in the 59th minute when Amir Hassanzadeh found the back of the net, breaking the deadlock. India attempted to respond, with substitutions like Jithan M.S. and Jeeksan Singh being introduced to inject fresh energy and attacking impetus. However, Iran's class ultimately shone through. Ali Alipur doubled their lead in the 89th minute after a rebound, and Mehdi Termi sealed the victory with a late strike in the 6th minute of added time, making the final score 3-0. While the scoreline might suggest a comfortable win for Iran, the match showcased India's improved defensive organization under Khalid Jamil, especially in the first half. The result, however, means India must secure a victory in their final group match against Afghanistan to keep their hopes of advancing alive. But that's not the only major sporting news we're covering today. Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into the aftermath of a significant football clash that had fans on the edge of their seats. India's defeat and future prospects in the CAFA Nations Cup. India faced a challenging 3-0 defeat against a formidable Iran side in their second group stage match of the CAFA Nations Cup 2025, held in Heiser, Tajikistan. This result marked a significant test for the Blue Tigers, who had started their campaign with a promising 2-1 victory over the hosts. Iran, ranked 20th in the world, proved to be a class apart from India, who are currently placed 133rd in the FIFA rankings. The match saw Iran dominate possession, controlling 77% of the ball and registering 9 shots on target compared to India's 2. They also earned a significant advantage in corners, with 14 to India's 2. The scoring began in the 59th minute when Amir Hassanzadeh scored from close range, breaking the deadlock and putting Iran ahead. This goal came after a period where India had managed to hold off Iran's attacks, showcasing a resilient defense in the first half. Despite the deficit, India showed moments of promise, particularly in the second half. The introduction of winger Jithan Ms., a talented player from Thrissur, aimed to bolster the attack and create more opportunities. Jithan worked hard to connect with the forwards, attempting to provide crucial passes, but couldn't quite find the decisive moment. Similarly, former Kerala Blasters midfielder Jeekson Singh also came off the bench and even attempted a long-range shot that narrowly missed the target, highlighting India's effort to find a way back into the game. However, Iran's superior quality and depth eventually told. In the 89th minute, Ali Alipur scored from a rebound, doubling Iran's lead after a save from Indian goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. The final blow came in the 90+6th minute when star striker Mehdi Termi converted a chance from close range, sealing the 3-0 victory for Iran. This defeat means India's path to the semifinals is now more complicated. They must win their final group match against Afghanistan on September 4th to have any chance of advancing. Coach Khalid Jamil acknowledged the difficulty of the task ahead, emphasizing the need for a strong performance in the upcoming game to keep their tournament hopes alive. The loss against Iran, while disheartening, also provides valuable lessons for the Indian squad as they continue to develop under Jamil's leadership, facing top-tier Asian opposition. While the focus has been on the football pitch, equally significant developments are unfolding closer to home. We're now turning our attention to a crucial legal update that could have wide-ranging implications. Delhi High Court reserves verdict on bail pleas in 2020 riots case. In a significant legal development, the Delhi High Court is slated to announce its decision on the bail applications of prominent activists, including Sharjil Imam and Umar Khalid, who are facing prosecution in a case linked to the conspiracy behind the February 2020 Delhi riots. The verdict, expected on Tuesday, will be delivered by a bench comprising Justices Navin Chawla and Shailender Kaur. These individuals, along with others like Mohd Salim Khan, Shifa-ur-Rehman, Athar Khan, Miran Haider, Abdul Khalid Saifi, and Gulfisha Fatima, have been under trial for their alleged roles in orchestrating the widespread violence that resulted in 53 deaths and injured over 700 people. The riots had erupted amidst protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act, CAA, and the National Register of Citizens, NRC. The prosecution, represented by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta, has strongly opposed the bail pleas, arguing that the riots were not spontaneous, but a meticulously planned conspiracy aimed at defaming India globally. Mehta contended that long incarceration should not be the sole basis for granting bail in cases involving such serious allegations against the nation. Sharjil Imam's defense team had previously argued that he was disconnected from the locations and co-accused, and that his speeches and communications did not incite unrest. Both Imam and Khalid, along with other co-accused, have been charged under the stringent Unlawful Activities, Prevention Act, UAPA, and various sections of the Indian Penal Code, with the police alleging they were the principal architects of the violence. The defense for the accused has cited their prolonged periods of detention and sought parity with other co-accused who have been granted bail. The bail pleas have been pending before the High Court since 2022, with different benches hearing the arguments at various times. The Delhi police, in their arguments against bail, have characterized the communal violence as a clinical and pathological conspiracy, suggesting a deep-rooted plan. They assert that the speeches made by the accused, along with their references to sensitive issues like the CAA-NRC, Babri Masjid, Triple Talaq, and Kashmir, were designed to create a climate of fear. The police have further argued that the principle of bail is the rule and jail is the exception should not be applied in cases involving such grave offenses. They also maintain that there is no evidence of the prosecution attempting to unduly delay the trial, and that the right to a speedy trial does not serve as an unrestricted pass for defendants. This legal case touches upon critical aspects of free speech, public order, and national security. We'll continue to follow this story closely. Now, let's switch gears to another major event that's been making waves. India's CAFA Nations Cup journey continues with a defeat against Iran. India suffered a decisive 3-0 loss to tournament favorites Iran in their second group stage match of the CAFA Nations Cup 2025. The game, held at Hyzer, Tajikistan, saw the Indian men's national football team, ranked 133rd globally, face a stern test against the 20th-ranked Iranian side. This encounter followed India's opening 2-1 victory against Tajikistan. Setting up a crucial fixture in Group B, Iran asserted their dominance from the outset, controlling the majority of possession, estimated at 77%, and creating numerous scoring opportunities. Their attacking pressure culminated in the first goal in the 59th minute, scored by Amir Hossainzadeh, who found the net from close range. This breakthrough came after a resilient first-half performance from the Indian defense, which had managed to keep a clean sheet against the higher-ranked opposition. Despite the pressure, India demonstrated moments of quality and determination. In the second half, coach Khalid Jamil introduced attacking reinforcements, including Malayali winger Jithan MS, who had a notable impact. Jithan actively sought to link up with the forwards and create scoring chances, showing promise despite not being able to deliver the final pass. Midfielder Jeekson Singh also came off the bench and attempted a long-range shot that was close to finding the back of the net, indicating India's continued efforts to find an equalizer. However, Iran's superior gameplay and tactical execution proved too much for the Indian team. The second goal came in the 89th minute through Ali Alipur, who converted a rebound after a save from Indian goalkeeper Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. The final goal of the match was scored by Olympiacos striker Mehdi Termi in the 90+6th minute, sealing a comprehensive 3-0 victory for Iran. The scoreline, while reflecting Iran's dominance, doesn't entirely capture the fighting spirit shown by the Indian team, particularly in the second half. This defeat places increased importance on India's final group match against Afghanistan on September 4th. A victory in that game is essential for India to keep their aspirations of reaching the semifinals alive. The team will need to regroup and deliver a strong performance to overcome this challenge and advance in the tournament. It's clear that the CAFA Nations Cup is delivering thrilling moments and crucial outcomes. Now, let's shift our focus to a different kind of development that's making headlines. And that's a wrap on today's essential updates. We've seen India battle hard in the CAFA Nations Cup, faced a significant legal decision in Delhi, and kept an eye on global events. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this info valuable, subscribe for more of the Bieber Beat, and ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure to follow us on all our social platforms for even more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.